We're going to look at the Soprano 1 part for Songs from Luke, the abridged version. Okay, so you should have the score in front of you, hopefully. It starts with the overture, which is piano, and then about halfway through the overture, the chorus stand. And the first thing that you're going to sing, you're actually singing in unison with everybody else. And you recognise the tune. It's from O Come, Emmanuel, and it's we're going to sing that in Latin. So this is bar 27, so the upbeat into 28. That's your E. Veni, veni, oriens, solari nos ad veniens, noctis debele nebulas, dirasque noctis tenebras. Okay, and then you get several bars that are just piano, and then you'll hear the piano will do, and then a really low one, and then you sing Amen, and there's a pause on the men. Hi, so fanfares resound. You don't come in until bar 71. And you kind of, I think, be able to tell quite easily when to come in. The tenor does a sort of very strong bit where he says, a son named John, and then the piano music changes to be much more sort of cheerful. Before that, it was a bit more serious. And then we come in bar 71, and we sing this. Fanfares resound, announcing restoration. Then the men do an echo of that, and then there's a tiny bit more piano. The men sing a bit more. John will pave the King's Road with his life. Now listen out for the note they finish on. That's where they sing life, because that gives us our note. John will unfurl crimson carpet. And then we get turning hearts towards the light, towards the light, turning hearts towards the light. Okay, and then it's very similar. So we're now up to 84, 85, 86, 87, bar 88. We go back to fanfares resound. Fanfares resound, announcing restoration. Then the men do their bit of piano. Men sing some more. Again, they're going to do King's Road with his life, which again gives us our note. So King's Road with his life. John will unfurl crimson carpet, turning hearts towards the light, towards the light, turning hearts towards the light. Okay, then we get baritone solo, some alto solo, a little bit of violin solo, and we come back in bar 159, and it's the same kind of idea as before. I think the words are very slightly different. Fanfares resound, announcing restoration. Then the men sing, bit of piano. Men again, this time they're singing the feet of he who comes, but it still ends on the C sharp, which gives us our note. So this is bar 167 now. John will unfurl crimson carpet. All eyes turn towards the dawn, towards the dawn. All eyes turning towards the dawn. Little bit of piano, and then us again. Fanfares resound, announcing restoration. Then the men and the violin, and again the men are going to sing John will speed the feet of he who comes, feet of he who comes. That's our C us now at bar 186. Here's our C sharp. John will unfold crimson carpet. All eyes turn towards the dawn, towards the dawn. All eyes turning towards the dawn. There might be a little bit of a rit at the end. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, so then after fanfares resound, there's lots and lots of solos and all that kind of thing, and you don't actually come back in until Zachariah's song. So I'm now looking around bar 929. So you have to flip through lots of pages, and the tenor is going to sing dawn approaches. Now I'm just putting that out there so you have something to sort of peg it on, because you won't have been singing for absolutely ages. There's loads of violin and piano and soloists, all the rest of it. So, but listen out for this bit. Dawn approaches. And then after that, the piano is going to do a very high chord. And it says on it, very long pause. Okay, and this is around bar 934, 935. So it will be a really long pause. So hopefully that will clock as well. Oh, we're about to come in. Okay, and then the piano is going to do something very helpful. It's going to give you your notes. Okay, so the piano is going to play. Okay, now that is going through giving each of the different parts their notes. Now the one you're looking out for is the C if you're singing first soprano. So this one. Okay, listen again. This one. Yeah. And then you're going to sing. Ribbons of crystal light. Okay, shall we try that again? So this is bar 938. Ribbons of crystal light. Okay, now it all looks very complicated because there's lots of people singing here, but it should fit together quite nicely, hopefully. It's quite repetitive. So after our ribbons of crystal light, then we get softly still, night's final shade. So let's listen to that. Softly still, night's final shade. Okay, so if we put it together from the ribbons, and actually I'll just keep going through because it is quite repetitive. So I will play all the way through to 947. Okay, so this is from 938, and watch. There's what's called a metric modulation between 937 and 938, which just means that kind of what a crotchet stands for is going to change a bit, but the conductor should be very clear, and actually if you just listen, you'll probably be fine. If you overthink it, you might have a few more problems. Okay, so 938. Ribbons of crystal light, softly still night's final shade. Ribbons of crystal light, softly still night's final shade. What I should say is, although I was singing that quite confidently, it's actually marked piano, the little P, so that means it's quiet, because it's supposed to be a very sort of gentle section here, and you've got obviously all of the women from the chorus are going to be singing, but you've got to hear the tenor solo and the baritone solo come through as well, and we don't want them to have to sing super loud, so keep it nice and quiet. Okay, so then you next come in, and when you next come in, you're actually going to be in unison with the second sopranos and the first and second altos, and you come in at bar 953, 954, 955, the end of 955, and you're going to sing Tranquility. So I suggest you take a big breath actually before the end of that, before you start singing that. That would be a good idea. So how will we know when to come in? Okay, so the baritone solo is going to sing in glades of tranquility, tranquility, tranquility. Okay. Good. So yeah, you'll get your note from the tranquility is actually an E and then a G, and you're singing E and then G as well. Okay. First sopranos, this is It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. Now don't get caught out at the beginning, because it's not actually you singing, although it looks like it's in your range, and it is. It's the soprano soloist at the beginning. So we're going to look from bar 976, and what you'll hear the piano do is this. That's what you're going to hear in the piano. That's 976 through to 977. So you're going to come in. I'll sing you what you're going to do. So you're going to hear this. Okay. So after your second sopranos do something, and then you come back in again. Through cloven skies. So let's try that, and then I'll keep going because the pattern is kind of similar-ish. So this is 976. 1, 2, 3, 4. Through cloven skies, wings unfurled, heavenly music floats o'er the world. Above the plains, on hovering wing, o'er its famous sounds angels sing. So that took us all the way through to 994. Okay, we'll try it again. Now, I didn't necessarily breathe in the best places. I'm sure you'll have better ideas, and your conductor will tell you sensible things. I was trying to play the piano and turn the page at the same time. Okay, so this is 976 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Through cloven skies, wings unfurled, heavenly music floats o'er the world. Above the plains, on hovering wing, o'er its famous sounds angels sing. Okay, so then we get a bit of tenor solo. He sings for Lo, the Days Are Hastening On by Prophet Bards Foretold. Soprano joins with him, not us, that's the soprano solo. And together they sing When With the Ever Circling Years Comes Round the Age of Gold. And you'll hear the piano, and then we come back in and we're going to sing 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all its ancient splendors fling. Okay, so I know I put a 1, 2, 3, 4 in, but that was just so you knew what time to come in, but you'll actually come in straight after the piano has done. Peace are all its ancient splendors fling. Just try it once more. Peace are all its ancient splendors fling. Okay. And that's it, because after that it's the soloists. Okay, so we're looking at the song of Simeon and Anna, and everybody is in unison at bar 1202. Okay, that's when the chorus next come back in. And again, it's like at the beginning, it's the familiar tune of O Come, Emmanuel, but we've got some new words here written by Helen Rongong. Okay, so they might scan slightly differently from what you're expecting. So this is how it's going to go. So this is bar 1202, the last beat, so the upbeat to 1203. That's our note. Okay. He is a light to lighten those who tread the deepest shadows, wandering the places where God's name, the places where God's name is ever told. Okay, and then you've got a little bit of piano. And then the conductor will bring you back in bar 1224, so the upbeat to 1225, and it goes like this. He is a light burning for those lost in life's confusion. Lord, yeah, shouldn't have a page turn there. That doesn't help, does it? Let's try that again. So we'll go from for those lost. For those lost in life's confusion, lonely and abandoned, in earth's evolution of success. Okay, so let's try that bit again from 1224. Just watch out for where the lone of lonely comes in. It's maybe a little bit earlier than you think it's going to be. He is a light burning for those lost in life's confusion, lonely and abandoned, in earth's evolution of success. Okay? Okay, first sopranos. We're looking at the end of the song of Simeon and Anna. So you've done that bit, you know, where you were singing the tune of O Come, Emmanuel, and then there's some more music, and you come back in at bar 1382. Now let's just go back a little bit to 1378 and look at what the second sopranos are doing, because they're going to give you the note that you need. So this is what they're going to sing. See that note there? Ah, that's the note you're going to come back in on. Now they go on to then go down to there, but if you hold that one in your head, that's the one you want. So they're going to sing Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Okay, so at 1, 3, 8, 2, you come in halfway through the bar. Okay, so, and you go. Hallelujah, hallelujah. 1. Come and see. 1. Come and greet your King. Okay, we'll try that again. So remember, you're coming in halfway through the bar on 1, 3, 8, 2. So let's listen to what the second soprano part is doing, and then we'll join in with your line. So this is the seconds from 1, 3, 7, 8. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. 1. Come and see. 1. Come greet your King. Okay, so that's that bit. Then you have a little bit of tenor solo on his own, and then we are going to sing at bar 1, 3, 9, 3. In eternum. Okay, now they might say eternum, not sure. Check with the conductor what you're doing, but okay. So from the beginning of that bar, 1, 2, 3. In eternum. Okay, and then it's probably going to be a little bit slower coming up, and we're going to sing. It release. 1, 2, 3. Non erit fini. I don't know how long that note's going to go on for. It's going to go on for as long as the conductor wants it to, and then they'll bring you off. Okay. So that bit probably needs quite a bit of practice, just in terms of how it's going to fit with the other parts. So what I suggest you do is that once you've got this bit really in your head, that you go to the audio, which is everybody all together, and see if you can practice getting your bit in alongside everybody else's. Okay? Okay, so 1, 3, 7, 8. I just want to do it with me counting and seeing if you can get it really, really strictly in time. So remember, be the second soprano starting here, and you're not coming in till 1, 3, 8, 2. This is what the seconds are going to do. So in terms of trying to keep it strictly in time, or fitting it in with the other bits at the end, so bar 1, 3, 9, 0. So where the upbeat to 1, 3, 9, 1, where the tenor is singing, he sings Et regnabit in domo Jacob in eternum. So I wanted you to see how that kind of fitted in. So that was your bit. And try it again. So this is the tenor. Et regnabit in domo Jacob in eternum. In eternum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Ireus. 1, 2, 3. Non erit fini. Yeah, try it one more time. So this is the tenor. Et regnabit in domo Jacob in eternum. In eternum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. 1, 2, 3. Non è re